Right now at noon, we get an inside look at this year's White House Christmas decor.
Plus, after a pretty chilly start to the day, we're not going to do a lot of warming. We'll take a look at that forecast coming up.
Plus, we have all the latest deals for Cyber Monday.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on KOAM News at Noon. I'm Caitlin O'Shaughnessy. In today's top story, Joplin police say a pedestrian was struck by a pickup Saturday afternoon near 29th and Range Line. Authorities say the pedestrian, an adult male, was not in a crosswalk. He was taken to an area hospital, and the driver of the pickup was not ticketed, but police are still investigating. Authorities in Montgomery County, Kansas, arrested a man who was wanted after surrounding a home for 3 hours. It happened Wednesday at 801 Hibbard, just east of the town of Deering. Authorities discovered Adam Trollope was in the home. Trollope was wanted for several warrants in Montgomery County. A SWAT team was called in as law enforcement surrounded the home. After 3 hours, Trollope surrendered and was arrested.
Yeah, we had a pretty cold start to the day. Temperatures in the 20s, even some of us this morning, like Neodesha, Iola, Yates Center, in the teens. Thankfully, temperatures are going to warm a little, but still not where they should be. Quick look, Skywatch Storm Tracker, nothing happening as we went through the morning. And even with the satellite layer turned on, no clouds out there, but we could start to see a few clouds here and there as we continue through the day. And not expecting, a total blackout or anything, but a stray cloud or two possible. Plentiful sunshine this morning. MoDOT camera 32nd and Range Line earlier today showing that sunshine as folks get back to work after a long weekend. Yesterday started the day at 28, so off of where we're supposed to be, made it up to only 42. So again, nowhere near where we are supposed to be for this time of year, unfortunately. And today is not going to be much of an improvement. However, as you saw, average high of 54. You can see where our temperature trend has been. Saturday was pretty close. Sunday, not so much. Today, not so much. Tomorrow, a little closer and even better as we head into Wednesday. As we go through the rest of the evening, we'll have those clear to mostly clear skies. So again, a few clouds here or there. Remember, our average low is here at 10 o'clock. Temperatures will continue to fall as we go into the overnight. We'll take a complete look at your forecast, talk about when the temperatures will warm up, and some rain chances on the way here in just a few more minutes. Caitlin?
Thanks, Chris. Webb City's annual leaf pickup takes place today, the 27th. If you plan on taking part in the citywide event, the Webb City Area Chamber of Commerce says to start raking and piling your leaves at the curbside. They also say do not put leaves in the streets or gutters, do not mix branches with the leaves, and do not permit children to play in curbside leaves as they could be injured by oncoming traffic. Christmas parade is happening tonight, Monday, November 27th at 6:30 p.m. in downtown Pittsburgh. Be sure to keep a lookout for the KOAM float, along with several of our news team as they cruise down Broadway from 10th to 1st Street. And that's a look at today's top story and weather in our fourth state region. Up next on KOAM News at Noon, more than 71 million Americans are expected to shop today's Cyber Monday sales. We'll have all the deals you need to know. And later, we're making hamburger soup in the Mr. Food Test kitchen. Stay tuned. The White House is decorated and ready for the holiday season. Dozens of trees, thousands of decorations, and hundreds of candles adorn the White House rooms and mantels. In a special press preview given Monday morning, cameras captured all angles of the 2023 holiday theme, Magic, Wonder, and Joy. To make the White House sparkle, more than 300 volunteers from across the country gather at the White House and decorate for 1 week during. They use more than 14,000 feet of ribbon, over 350 candles, nearly 34,000 ornaments, and over 22,000 bells. There are also 98 Christmas trees throughout the White House complex. And more than 71 million shoppers are expected to grab deals this Cyber Monday. For online retailers like Amazon, it's one of the biggest shopping days of the year, and the company is using AI to help manage the rush. Chris Van Cleve got exclusive access to Amazon's Robotics Research and Development Center, where it says the future of faster delivery is being built. He is at an Amazon facility outside of Phoenix.
Long before Romney Barinas turns onto Deerfield Lane in Westboro, Massachusetts, outside Boston, AI software has analyzed the 160 or so locations he'll need to deliver the roughly 250 Amazon packages in the back of his all-electric Rivian van. The stops are plotted to create the most efficient route possible, using mapping technology that updates in real time for issues like traffic or weather. Do you kind of feel like you're driving Santa's sleigh?
Yeah, something like that.
Last Thanksgiving weekend, people shopped Amazon for hundreds of millions of items, prompting 20 million deliveries a day.
It's like our Super Bowl. We practice for it for months in advance.
Amazon VP Scott Hamilton.
Within 24 hours, that order being placed, that inventory is here on the floor, getting put into vans and out ready to go.
To do that, Amazon uses AI to forecast daily demand for more than 400 million products, which helps predict where in the world they'll likely be ordered from, so those items can be staged nearby, allowing for faster delivery. Just as delivery stations like this go from handling 60,000 packages a day to over 110,000 during the holidays. How big a role in a day like Cyber Monday is AI and automation?
AI will touch just about every piece of our supply chain.
Amazon Robotics Chief Technologist Ty Brady.
AI systems allow us to not only forecast the demand better, but allow us to move those goods inside our buildings even quicker.
The company says automation and AI have not limited hiring. Adding Amazon has created 700 new job types related to robotics alone. But a Goldman Sachs report from March warns of significant disruption to the global labor market as automation has the potential to affect 300 million jobs. When people hear AI, they start to worry that that's going to replace the human workers.
I get that question quite a bit, but that's just not the way that I see it. We think of it as this beautiful ballet of people and machines working together in order to do a job, right? So we build our machines in order to allow people to do their jobs better.
Chris Van Cleve, CBS News, Phoenix.
Wall Street had a mixed closing to end the shortened week. After a half day of trading Friday, the Dow climbed 117, the Nasdaq dropped 15, while the S&P 500 gained 2 points. CBS News' Matt Piper has the latest business news headlines from New York.
More than 71 million Americans are expected to shop today's Cyber Monday sales, according to the National Retail Federation, with consumers expected to spend more than $270 billion in online and other non-store purchases this holiday season. Cyber Monday is the second most popular shopping day behind Black Friday of the Thanksgiving holiday. Honda is recalling hundreds of thousands of 2023-2024 Accords and HR-Vs due to a missing piece in the front seat belt pretensioners. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says the missing piece is the result of an error during assembly and adds that without it, the seatbelt may not properly secure passengers during a crash. Notification letters are expected to be sent to owners of the affected vehicles in January. Federal regulators say dealers will replace the seatbelt pretensioners for free. And this holiday weekend, moviegoers again chose to return to Pan Am with the Hunger Games prequel topping the box office. The film raked in just over an estimated $28 million from Friday through Sunday domestically. Ridley Scott's newly released Napoleon came in second, taking in more than $20 million, while Walt Disney's Wish came in a disappointing third, grossing a little over $19 million Friday through Sunday. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Matt Piper.
Taking it over to the Middle East, Hamas is expected to free more hostages from Gaza on this final day of the ceasefire agreement with Israel, a day after releasing a 4-year-old American girl. U.S. officials and other diplomats are working to extend the truce to get more captives free. CBS's Ian Lee reports from London.
More emotional homecomings like this are expected today, with Hamas set to release additional hostages from Gaza on the final day of the ceasefire. Over the weekend, militants freed dozens of Israelis and other nationals. 9-year-old Emily Hand reunited with her father after 50 days in captivity. Hamas also released 4-year-old American Abigail Moridan, whose parents were killed in the October 7th attacks.
I don't know if she knows that she had no more father and mother.
Welcome. Now diplomats are racing to extend the temporary truce to get more hostages out.
We're going to keep working at this hour by hour, and we certainly have every hope that Hamas will be able to come up with more hostages in coming days to allow that pause to continue and allow more people to get out.
Israel says for every 10 hostages freed, it'll extend the pause in fighting by a day. In the West Bank Sunday, Khalil Zamareh received a hero's homecoming after being freed from an Israeli jail. More than 100 Palestinian prisoners have been released as part of the agreement between Israel and Hamas. While in devastated Gaza, more trucks delivered critically needed aid.
What we need is a long-term ceasefire so that we can serve people across Gaza in the north and in the south.
The UN warns if more aid isn't delivered, the territory faces famine. Ian Lee, CBS News, London.
And billionaire tech mogul Elon Musk visited Israel today. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu showed him around kibbutz attacked by Hamas. Musk has recently come under criticism for anti-Semitic posts on his social media platform X. Still to come on KOAM News at Noon, we see what's cooking with Mr. Food.
It's Cyber Monday, and we have a recipe that's so darn easy, you can spend all day finding the best deals online and still have plenty of time to put a tasty dinner on the table.
But first, warmer temperatures are on the way, as well as some rain chances. We'll take a look at that forecast when we come back. Welcome back to the KOAM News at Noon. So we had a very cold start to our Monday in the 4 states. Temperatures well below average. In fact, some of us, as we mentioned out west, were upwards of 15 degrees colder than where we should be for this time of year. However, that is going to change. Not today, but as we head into the next couple of days. So let's look down the road first on the future track, because we have some rain chances on the way. I don't want to talk about those, but take a look. Here's Wednesday, 5 o'clock. Clouds increasing, but look at these temperatures. A lot closer to average. In fact, in some cases, a little above average. Then we head into Thursday afternoon, and we start to see those opportunities for some showers. It may be a rumble of thunder or two, but in all honesty, it's mainly looking to be a bit of a chilly rain. Rain chances increase. They go from scattered to a little more widespread as we persist into the evening and overnight hours on our Thursday, and they'll start to taper off by Friday, but then we'll have additional opportunities for some showers as we head into the weekend, at least some scattered ones. Earlier this morning, MoDOT camera 32nd in range line again showing plentiful sunshine out there, looking great, but not feeling so great. Some of our temperatures again in the teens out there this morning when we should be in the low 30s. Our camera on the Cornell Complex downtown Joplin, even with a light breeze giving us some unpleasant wind chills, but the sunshine at least made it look warm, especially if you were doing some Cyber Monday shopping today, staying inside. You look out, the sun's there, it looks pretty good. KDOT camera 69 and East 520th Avenue just south of Pittsburgh, also plentiful sunshine this morning. However, for today, our temperature is still about 10 degrees off pace for average as we only make it right around the mid 40s out there today. Could have a stray cloud here or there. Otherwise, not bad. It just could be warmer. West breeze 5 to 15. Still could put our wind chills into the upper 30s at times. We go into the evening. We held on to the mostly clear skies, and that also allows us to fall back below average, but not as significantly so tonight as we go mid-upper 20s out there. And I'll have that west breeze at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. We head into our Tuesday, a little warmer. Still not where we should be, but only about 4 degrees off the average instead of 10, and that's certainly a lot better. We'll have a few more clouds and start to go partly cloudy as we head into the afternoon. Southwest breeze, though, 5 to 10, gusting to 20 is going to knock some wind chill values down into the 40s out there, so do be prepared for it to still be a bit on the chilly side. By Wednesday, though, as we showed you on the future track, temperatures a couple degrees above average in some instances. More clouds, though, especially by the afternoon, ahead of the rain chances on Thursday, but mid-upper 50s out there, looking pretty good. Our overnight lows also begin to recover quite nicely, in fact, going well above average here and there. And we'll hold on to some at least isolated to widely scattered rain chances Friday, Saturday, maybe better rain chances as we head into next Sunday. And temperatures, as you can see, only a degree or two off of normal heading into the weekend. And then we get to next week. Take a look at that. You're going to start to think it's the first week of spring or something out there. Temperatures low mid 60s, partly cloudy skies Monday and Tuesday. Take a look at those lows. Those also well above where they should be for this time of year. So we're going on that roller coaster ride again, from temperatures being well below where they should be, rising nicely, and then going well above where they should be. But otherwise, all in all, still not too bad out there. Caitlin?
Thanks, Chris. Well, stick around because we're making hamburger soup in the Mr. Food Test kitchen. We'll be right back. It's time to check in with Howard in the Mr. Food Test kitchen. There's lots of yummy hamburger meat in this soup, and his hamburger soup is a kid favorite, especially because it's got their favorite veggies in it. You can even serve this soup with some buns for dunking, just to make it a little bit more fun. Take a look.
It's Cyber Monday, which means there's all sorts of deals online, so we can save big without ever leaving our house. And to help maximize our time online, we have a quick throw-together hamburger soup that's made with ingredients that you'll probably have on hand. We start by browning ground beef and some chopped onions in a soup pot for a few minutes. After draining off the liquid, we add some beef broth, a bit of tomato paste, a can of diced tomatoes, and a package of frozen peas and carrots. And to give this lots of taste, we toss in a bit of dry mustard, garlic powder, and salt and pepper. We give this a good stir and let it simmer for about 20 minutes until all the flavors come together. It's that easy. And whether you dig into it as is or top it with some shredded cheddar, boy, are you in for a burgerlicious treat. So while you're online snatching up all the deals, make sure you visit our website and print out a copy of what we call hamburger soup. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a time and money saving way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
To find this recipe along with many others, just head over to our website at KOAMnewsnow.com and click on Mr. Food. Now here's a look at the 4 state market prices.
All right, still below average today, only into the mid-40s out there. A little better tomorrow, then we go slightly above average Wednesday and Thursday. Increasing rain chances by Thursday afternoon. Scattered rain chances heading into the weekend. Temperatures cool back a bit, but this time they're only a degree or 2 below normal as we go back into the low 50s Saturday and Sunday.
All right, and Dow, what do you have for us tonight?
Well, a lot of 5 starters tomorrow is Giving Tuesday. The American Red Cross is hoping you make giving blood a holiday habit. The nonprofit humanitarian organization says it needs thousands more donations per week to stave off what it calls an often invisible emergency. Plus, Crowder College buys a Joplin building to provide workforce training, and Webb City School District announces their new superintendent. He's already a familiar face around the halls. Hope you join us for those stories. A lot more, of course. It's coming up today on KOAM News at 5.
And that's the news for now. Thank you for joining us on KOAM News at Noon. Have a great rest of your day.